Good day, everybody! How's it going out there? We are back to Cobalt Core. It means it's voting time, which means if you click the link in the description, should lead you to the site where you can vote on what game we'll stream next. We've just finished Back to the Dawn, as somber as that ending was. It is an ending, so we're going to continue on our run. I have to remember what we're doing. Oops. So what is our progress? Run history. No. Logbook. What was it? The story stuff? Maybe it's continue. Run history, logbook, cards, artifacts, credits. Isn't there like a... No. Cards found, artifacts, memories unlocked. Can you see the memories? Seven runs, 15 runs, 10 runs with 10 wins. Like, what does this mean? So we have 3 wins on 7 runs. Oh, these are the different combinations. Oh, wow. Okay. So this is literally like this is literally how many different combinations of gameplay you can have. Is it... Yeah, I mean it's in order of everything. Yeah, okay. So there is redundancy here, but it does count twice. So reading this, so I'm trying to interpret this. So what this means is, for example, here you have books, Dizzy, and rigs. And up here you have Dizzy, rigs, and books, and under rigs you're gonna have rigs, Dizzy, and that. So this here. So these 3 are the same, and so basically, if you win at one of these, then you win basically all 3. So that's actually pretty cool. Like, that's actually sort of a completionist thing. But what does this mean? Oh, these are the cards you've unlocked. Like, that, I gotta say, that's cool. Like you can use symbology in such a way where, like, it's easy to kind of figure out what they're telling you without actually, like... so yeah, so this is the cards that we've unlocked. So this is gonna be... Stun Charge, so it's Corrosive Beam. So there's 4 cards for him we don't have. There's 4 cards for Riggs we don't have. There's 3 cards for Perry we don't have. But unfortunately, I think we unlocked all of Perry's stories things. That's kind of what we're going for our completion. But no, if you complete the story and you wanted to like do all the different combinations of the different cards and different people, then you can do that. That's pretty cool. Like, we're missing a lot from oops. Not that. Like, it keeps a lot of data too. That's pretty cool. But like, I'm missing a lot of cards from Max. Like, definitely have only gotten a surface level of what he can do. Perry we almost got fully done. I'm gonna guess this is Perry. Oh, no, Glissade. Power play, table flip. Where's Perry? Endless magazine, wave beam, wave charge. Is it the first card? Multi-shot, lunge, feint, sidestep, scoot, escalate, overpower. Where's Perry? Where's Perry? Perry, there it is. It's in the middle. That's cool. I mean, for the amount of times we've played rigs, that's a lot of things. So since we haven't played Max a lot, and books doesn't have really any endings, but where is... So this is the artifact screen. So this is the different characters. We don't have many for books. You got the broken glasses. What's this one? Hard mode. Oh, okay, so like you have to actually beat the thing with, or at least try hardest to get like the thing, but obviously we're not going to do that on the first run. Cards. 141 held. 208 exist. So rarity, what's the most rare card that we've seen so far? It's hide unknown. Waltz. Why? Why? So I think I remember using Waltz with like whenever you move, take a shot, and that was like Waltz was like, why? And then like I found a reason why, and that was pretty cool. Anyways, we're looking for the story thing, because I guess it doesn't show you that, which is kind of, it's kind of weird that that's what they're missing here. Randomized daily run. Or is this it? Oh, that's it right there. Okay, so we don't have Isaac and we don't have Perry left. I forgot that's where that button was. Sometimes them being obtuse is a little obtuse. So the question is, do we take Drake or Max along with Dizzy and Riggs? I guess is the question. I think we go with Max. And we'll start on a normal difficulty. So we're gonna do Dizzy, Dizzy, Riggs, and Max. And then, or we can do the randomize. As long as it has one of those, we got my mother told me to clean out my room and you are not going to be it. Alright, I mean, we have them and like Drake, Drake's basically the one we're gonna unlock, so let's give it a shot. System time corrupted. Please select boot option. We'll upgrade. EMP slug type A. And lunge type A. Isaac, can we do anything about this cryo sickness? I've been reviewing our logs and it's hurting our crisis response metrics by 5.2% in the first fight. Crisis response metrics? Is that something the ship reports to us? I don't see it on my terminal. Where is it? Oh no, I've been keeping a spreadsheet. A spreadsheet? Like by hand? Can I see it? Yeah, don't make fun of me. Nice! How'd you get this column formatted like this? It's, here I made some functions to help with that. Look here. Wow! This is such a good spreadsheet! Thank you. Alright. So, this is gonna be interesting because we have neither the shielding guy nor the evasion guy, so like, this is gonna be harsh. This is also the toggle cannon one. We can do this to start off. Drake, I need you to clear some of that heat. Yeah. Yeah, we can just do that. I didn't know Perry could do spreadsheets. I mean, is there anything Perry can't do? Hey, you actually hit them. Basic block, and then probably... Oh, we can just do that and that. Okay, we got a drone. First, we can do a basic shot. I think... Where's the drone? That's the missile bay. That's the cockpit. Okay, so we're right here. I call this one itchy. Okay, that was a two jump. I should have went the other way. I think that's it. We can toggle. Don't end the energy reserve. Itchy's wiring was really bad anyway. Oh, poor Itchy. Come on. Not a bad thing so far. Escalate seems pretty cool, but it only does one overpower, and that's not great. Flex move might be good, but that's 2 points. I'll go with the tac drone. Alright, so here we go. There's 2 of these guys, there's 1 of these, so either way we go, we're going to run into one of those guys. There's a question mark here. What I say we do is we move straight forward, and then we kind of go that way, and then we make a decision if we're hurt or not to go straight forward or up or straight go down. I don't know which we're going to do yet, but here we go. Cards, cards, and cards. Janitor bot. This ship reminds me of the fireball. I like it. Alright. We're gonna switch cannons. And then aim for their weak point. Oh, I didn't know that thing shot. Adjusting targeting. Flux. Whenever the ship attacks, gain 1 temp shield. Whenever this ship attacks, gain 1 shield. Oh, well, that's a very temporary thing. Space mine. Destroying it will damage its destroyer for 2. A small boulder for 0 is worth it. We have no shielding, so let's move forward. Salutations, looking for some smuggling work. Wow, that's direct. I just need someone to hold on to this stolen artifact for a jiffy. Nah. Okay, whatever, fine. Yep, well, bye. Alright. Use Cleo. Can I get you anything? We're gonna upgrade our card. You can upgrade the multi-shot, which is always a good one to do. We'll upgrade the heat sink. No. Small boulder. Bubble. Give her boulder a bubble. That's pretty funny. But this makes it exhaustible though, so that's not as useful. Attack drones. Upgrading. I think we're gonna go with the multi-shot. It's a very good one to start with. We're gonna go with a 3 multi-shot. Alright, so boss or straightforward? I think we're gonna do straightforward. What is this? Oh, it's just a cockpit. It looked like an exclamation point. Alright, 3 damage. Toggle. 4 damage. It's actually a good setup. Solar Breeze. Drone moves right. Instantly moves all but a mid-roast one right, draw 1 cards. That's actually pretty good. Table Flip. All cards with flippable actions, such as move, are flippable for the rest of combat. Move right. Sidestep. That might also be useful for mobility, because I don't have that right now. But having Solar Breeze would be good to have a card draw. So that gives me card draw, this gives me movement. I think I'm going to go for card draw. A lot of 0 cards, so that might be a good idea. Alright. Heat Distiller. Gain 1 Serenity every 3rd turn. The next time you would gain any amount of heat, lose 1. Instead, lose 1 Serenity. Oh, okay, that's cool. Alright, question mark. Detecting minefield up ahead. Oh, wow. With a lot of exploded ships inside. Let's stop and look for cool stuff. We'll probably get barely exploded at all. Probably lose 1 to gain 1. Chafe emitters. Seeker missiles and other homing missiles can't see you if you're more than 2 spaces away from them. Nice, let's get out of here. Pretty situational, but it could be useful. Alright, here we go. Drakebot. Banter subroutine ended. Engaging kill mode. At least it works. That's a crappy draw. I have no motion. So we're going to take a 2 on the chin. Moving to the right would be really bad. So either I take 2 damage or I take 3 damage and I do some damage. I think I might want to just take 2 damage. The drone's name is Gary. I have 2 left? I do. Oh, so yeah, no. Switch to 2 and then just go stun shot. That's better. Yeah. Because then I take 2 anyway. Good. Alright, we're gonna do the breeze. I'm gonna launch another drone. We're gonna upgrade that. I think that's it. I mean, we can get another drone, but I can't do anything with that, so we're gonna... That's good. And then that's gonna kill him, so that's it. Inverter. Your shield block and dummy damage. Overdrive. My shield, I don't have any way of generating shields as it is, so that's not gonna help much. A shield drone would be nice. Repair kit. Launch an object on the edge. That's actually extremely useful. What do I go with? Shield drones or repair kits? The repair kit might be nice. Prevent damage, or like I'm gonna go with the uncommon one first because obviously that one might not come up as often. Alright, we have stun calibrator, which after your first attack each turn gain 1 stun charge. Revenge drive. The first time you lose hull each turn gain 1 overdrive. That might be good. Recalibrator. Draw a card every time you miss a shot. I'm gonna go with Revenge Drive. Howdy. Hi. Didn't get you anything. We're gonna upgrade a card. Repair Kit B. It costs 0, but it like throws it way out of the way. Repair Kit A lowers the cost of it. Which is good. Solar Breeze, what does that do? Ah, that makes that retainable. That's cool. That's reversible. Parallel Shift, 2 or 3. Drone attack. Having a level 1 drone might be good. Basic block. Basic dodge. Drone attack. Given we don't have too much in shielding, it might be better for us to have the B type instead of the A type. So I'm gonna go for that, I think. Yeah, I'll go for the A type, B type. Heck yeah. Here we go. Ice time. Big crystal. No, fuck! What the hell, dude? Oh my god. That is sad. That is the saddest thing. Oh well, whatever. I guess we don't take damage. Well, yeah, we won't take damage if we don't do anything else. So I'm just gonna let me launch this drone. This button, then that button. That's okay. I gotta not fall asleep at the wheel here. thing that can do damage. Let's do the breeze. Take the shield. Take the dodge. And I think we'll stay. That 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so we're going to. Because if I hit him once with that, it's gonna. This is where it gets interesting, because it's like if I move to the right and do 1 damage, I'm gonna lose my movement. I can only do 1 damage to that if I switch the guns and do the multi-shot. I could do this and then toggle, but I'll still take 1 damage. No, what I should have done is I should have moved left one. Yeah, but I'm too late. Again, I'm blundering because I'm making motions before I'm thinking about it. I can move left one and still do like 1 damage. Can't move. Drone attack. Repair kit. We can go for the repair kit. The problem is I can't move. It can move 1, but I'm gonna gain 2 and then I'm gonna lose 2 shields. Could do the shot first. This one really is head scratching because like I don't have much damage output, unironically. But I can't do damage to him and get the repair. So that's a problem. Shoot. We can do the 1 damage. I can't move, right? You get damage out there. That means we're gonna take 2. And not a great position. I can't move, which is a big problem, so any motion cards I can get in the future would be helpful. Maybe we can shoot 1, block. We can, I mean, we can export a shield drone, but like the drone out there is already in the way, so. Getting a little messy. Can't move 2 and do that because the drone's in the way. Obviously a basic dodge would be good. Yeah. Well, no. Still gonna take 2 either way. Can move 2 and do 1, but I'd have to probably... But if I do that and switch, I can't do switch back. Shouldn't have to think this hard. We can do a move 1. Yeah, we're gonna do move 1. Multi-shot. Move 2 and... yeah. Do this. And then do this. There we go. That's a good turn. Alright. Not bad. It's not as bad as it could have been. Alright, so next, we can export the thing, do a solar breeze. breeze. But yeah, I guess it's a risk. We are going to have to attack it no matter what happens. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to release the repair kit, do a solar breeze, attack it, switch the cannon around. If I draw an attack card, then I can use that attack instead of the EMP slug. If I draw the EMP slug, then we can do that. So what I'm going to do is we're going to do repair kit. We're going to do a solar breeze. Oh crap! No! It costs 2, you numb skull. Congratulations, you're being dumb. Math, man, math. Your attack costs 2. Your repair kit costs 2. Anyway, might as well toggle the dang thing anyway, cause hey, you're welcome. Anyway, to do the drone B. Do the parallel shift. Do the 3 attack. And then toggle. That wasn't too bad. We're good here, no damage. I'm gonna flip it, and then I'm gonna toggle. Yeah, let's toggle. We're gonna do an attack. Do an attack. I can't move to the right. So I'm going to take it on the chin. Unless I move that to the left. And then I'll take 2 instead of that. So I might as well take my other shot. Got him. We can release a small boulder. And then we're going to move that to the left. Great shot. Alright. Next. This is perilous. This thing takes way too long. We can move 1. But we're gonna need 2. I really can't move. And I can't really move them either. Update my basic dodge. That doesn't really help me any. Can release a boulder. Because that's gonna do 2 damage. I'd rather do 2 damage to the thing than to me. That's gonna do no damage. That's gonna do 1 damage. So I don't want to use that because it's not helpful. Don't want to do the shift either because it's not helpful. So nothing I can really do at this point. Nice. Alright. The breeze would be good here. Multi-shot is good. I'm gonna say we're gonna do the block and the single shot because, like, there's no reason. 4 is not gonna get me any closer. I need, like, defense. Okay. So we're gonna take 3 damage if we do nothing. We need to move that guy over 1, but we can't really do that. Oh, well, no, we don't. We can just do drone drone. You just do drone B and then take 1 damage instead of 3. That will work. Basic shot will be fine, but it'll only do 1 damage. If I move to the left 2, I have an attacking shot. Moving to the left. Oh yeah, no, that's perfect. Yeah, that's perfect. So lunge A. Yeah, so do the lunge first. It'll attack the middle thing. Yeah, that's perfect. So, lunge A. Toggle. Shoot. Easy shot. Drone B. And that should be it. Kind of in the same position, not really that bad. We can do the solar breeze, bring out another drone B. Yeah, let's toggle that. Leaving that where it is important. Doing a lunge will move me over 2 to do 1 damage. Right now I will take 0 damage, so just best to stay in my ground. That was kind of a pain, but, you know, we did it. Alright. Pillage and Plunder. Attack for 2 damage. If it kills, gain 1 max hull. So this is like a final shot. Now, if this is the ability... Like, I don't know what the abilities are for the card beyond that. If it's like, I'm actually just going to look it up, because I think that's fair. I want to see if it has what's called retaining on its upgrade. Because if we do that early on, that'd actually be really good. For Cobalt core. Let's see. Cards. This is a Drake card. Pillage and Plunder. Number A. If it kills, gain 1 max hull and 1 current hull. Attacks for 2, and if it kills, it costs 1 instead of 3. And then attacks for 3 if gains kill 1 max hull. So no, not really. So that's not really that useful because, like, there's no way to plan around it. It's kind of luck based. Or you just kind of waste your turns waiting for it. A Jupiter drone. Launches a Jupiter from Missile Bay. Every time you attack, this drone copies your attack. That's a good one. Table flip. That's a movement card, but it costs a lot. I may go for the Jupiter drone. Yeah, I'll go for the Jupiter. Glass cannon. Extra 1 energy every turn. Your ship's cannons become weak at the start of combat. Gain 1 extra energy every turn. That might be useful. Thermoreactor. Gain 1 energy every turn. Gain 1 heat every turn. Ooh. A lot of those. Berserker drive. At the start of combat, gain 1 power drive on every... Man, what's with these, like... What's with these? Gain 1 power drive. On the second turn of combat, your enemy also gains 1 power drive. I guess, maybe. But like, I only get one of my enemy gets unlimited? That's not good. So, no, I don't want that because it basically just makes... So it's not a repetitive thing, it's like on your first turn you get a power drive, on the second turn he gets a power drive, and then you're basically back to square one. Only with a lot more damage, and since this layout's been a slow burn, that's not good. Maybe the gaining one heat every turn wouldn't be that bad. This kind of leans into what this ship's all about, though, right? Because it's like, it makes my cannon weak. So, as long as I keep my cannon protected, I'll be good. And the opposite's sort of true of the other thing. So it kind of like, I think it plays off of what I'm doing already anyway. Gain 1 energy every turn. Every turn. This one's at least skill-based in some regard. The Thermo one just kind of like, nah, not really that skill-based. We're gonna go with class. Very, 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 very interesting combination there. Alright, Sapphire Cluster. Not a good one to start out with. We could do a flip. All I can, man, well, we can move it to the right now. Yeah, let's do that. Alright, you do the EMP. You have 4 moves, so use them wisely. We can do 3 attacks here. We can do the EMP once, we can do the drone once, so yeah, we're gonna do, yeah, so we can do 1, 2, 3, then we're gonna move 1, export the drone, move 1, toggle. Actually, you know what? I could have probably done the heat one. It would have gained one every 3rd turn, though. You can do a small boulder. You can toggle the weapon. Fire. Serene. And I'm not going to shoot. Use the basic block. Luckily, like it's this loadout's really good against like one strong attack enemies. Like Jupiter drone. This moving 2 thing will help, but we can do a basic dodge. Move 2. to the light one. Toggle. Do a 2-in-1. And enter. Alright. Shift shot. Move enemy to the left. 2. The attack is move the spaces to the left. That might be helpful. I like Scoot. I do need movement cards. I'll take the Scoot. And we should get table flip if we can. I guess at this point. So we have 2 options. We move down here, we move up there. This one I can at least avoid a fight. Like this one I have to fight a mini-boss. I can avoid the mini-boss down here if I want to. We will have to make up for it in smaller fights. But this upper band looks really nice, but it's very risky because like there's no options. So I think we might move forward and down and then up and down. Like that might be the best option, I think. Yeah, we'll do that. Getting our hail from a research vessel. Hail, are you available for a brief test of great Dr. Bajorn's latest invention, the Duplatron? This might sting a bit. We're gonna duplicate a card. We can duplicate multi-shot. I think duplicating multi-shot would be good. Or EMP slug is good. Or drone attack B. I think multi-shot would be a good one to duplicate. I think that's what we'll do. Ciao. Alright. Back and try to steal some artifacts, are we? Sorry, it won't happen again. What can I do for you? Upgrade a card. Scoot. Having it flippable would be a good thing. That gives me more options. Basic dodge. Having it cost 0 is good. What's a Jupiter drone do? Okay, either it costs 0, or we launch it with a bubble, which might be nice. I think doing the basic dodge at 0 would be a good idea. Or a flippable scoot might be nice. We'll do a flippable scoot. It's the Star Dog. Bounty targeted, starting optimal engagement patterns. I actually probably should have duplicated the MP shot, to be honest. Missiles, huh? I'm more of a drone guy. I'm happy to talk shop after I'm done exploding you. No! I will not allow me to be exploded. We can shift things to the left. And then we can move it to the right one more. And then we can That's like the anime. Moving 2 and shooting 1 is good. Oh, this is neat. I'm gonna stand my ground. Got him. Alright, 3 is gonna move me pretty far. And it's gonna align my cannon with my own thing, which I don't want. You can do a heat sink move to the right and attack 1. Do a block. Solar Breeze. I don't like Solar Breeze. Could do like just, yeah, that's, I haven't killed. Let's just go like that. Bye, dog. Alright, what do we got? Flex move, that's good. Like I need movement. Ventilator. Discard 1 random card. Draw 2 cards. Heat goes down. Infinite. That's actually extremely useful. If I knew I was going to get that, I would have like taken the heat thing. Firewall. I like the flex move. I'm at full. Might as well go for it. Or, anyway. Let's see. Do a flex move. We can attack and then move the thing to... and then launch a drone. Because we're going to move it 2 anyway, we may as well just use the Solar Breeze. But before we use the Solar Breeze, let's do the basic shot. We use Solar Breeze. Move to the right 1. Or we can launch the drone and move it to the right 1. Don't need a repair drone. Not a good position to be in. We can toggle. We're gonna take 2 damage and give him 3. Is that a fair trade? I think it's fine. Armor. Oh, he's got armor. Okay, well, you know. Doobie-doo-doo-doo. Anyway. You can move it left 1 and launch the small boulder. There we go. Good one. Alright, so we can move like 3, or we can move out of the way. I think that's going to be what we're going to do here. We can launch the Jupiter drone. Do a basic shot. We're going to scoot. Basic dodge. Bye, Jupiter drone. Almost. And it's brittle, so that's a good thing to do. that was a bad idea, dude. Yeah, we'll take that. That'll show. And we'll do the block. Target acquired. Alright, we have the visions thing. We have 3. We can switch the cannon, do a 2-1 step. Yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll switch the cannon. Do the lunge. Move to the right. Launch my drone. Get rid of the visions. We missed. We have the 3-shot. We can move to the left 1, do the 3-shot, do the 1-shot, switch the cannon. So move to the left, do the 3-shot, do the 1-shot, toggle the cannon, and we'll get rid of the visions. Digimon Story Time Strangers, I think apparently very good. What is it for? I do not have any attacking cards. And I have no defensive cards. That's great. That's great. We can move 1. We can do a flex move. Any Digimon. I've never played a Digimon game before. But, you know, I mean, it's allowed. Obviously, if it's a large RPG like Pokemon is, that might be a little tricky. We may have to make it our next, like, long-form game. Serenity. Draw 1 card and add Serenity. Solar Flare. Cancel every intent of the enemy ship. Ha! That's funny. That is definitely not inspired by anything. And create 1 heat. Radio control. All drone and missiles instantly take a turn. Oh. I kind of like that. They're all so interesting. I mean, we're mostly going for a drone build, and there's always usually at least 1 drone on the field, so that always is useful. Solar Flare might get my arse out of a bind, but that's very situational. And pretty defensive, and costs too. Getting an extra attack in with the drones might help making my... Like, because usually I use drones in a defensive manner. Like, I stick 1 out there just because I'm about to take damage to kind of block some intention. So this actually gives me an opportunity to use that defense and change it into an offense. So I think I like that. Alright, what do we got? Prepared batteries. Gain 1 extra energy on the first turn. Sharp edges. Every time you discard a pile or shuffle back, the enemy loses 1 hull. Stun calibrator. After your first attack each turn, gain 1 stun charge. Having more opportunities to stun is good. We're going to have 5 energy on the first turn, which is kind of ridiculous. Maybe going for sharp edges would be a good idea. Shield memory. Your shield lasts between combats. That's good. Alright. Oh, hey, you guys again. Alright. This is exactly what I'm talking about. This right here. This thing right here. Ready or not? You ready? You ready? Are you ready? Rock steady. Anyway, 1, 2, 3. How much does that do? 2 damage. So I'll do 1 damage. No problem. From VN to fighting to racing or most common dungeon crawlers and team-based battle RPG. There's some fun yokai watch for racing. But that probably outside for issue content not for the yokai watch series. I'm not familiar with yokai watch. Alright. We can toggle the attack thing. Yeah, we should do that. Toggle attack. And then use this. Great shot. We're gonna move to the right. And then dodge. Oh, crossblitz instead of free. Yeah, put crossblitz in. Yes. All right. Let's see what we got. Let's see. We can launch the boulder, move it to the left one. Move ourselves to the right one, do an attack. Which is probably what we're gonna do. Launch the boulder, move that to the right one, move us to the right one, attack, knock. Oh, that's cool. But if ever, like, so, here's the thing, a write-in costs 5 points, so if, like, other people want to write in cross splits and you haven't voted yet, if you write in cross splits and, like, enough people wrote in cross splits, like, you could have, like, a write-in victory, but very, very uncommon. Like, actually hasn't even happened yet, so... Yeah, the description, so if you click the description, you can vote from 5 to... We have a seeker here. Launch a drone B. Move it to the left one. Launch a drone. Move to the right. Or is that any useful? I don't think it's useful. Beastie Ball and Critter Cove are still in early access. Alright, that's not a Juniper drone. You can move to the right one, launch the small boulder, knock that out. We can do 1, 2, 3. Desperate measures. What? Okay, it costs nothing. But it costs a lot of heat, which is kind of dumb. It's like a worse firewall. Shield drone A. That one would be a good one to have. Witch dock. Yeah, we know about like 4 of them at this point. I think Dr. Strangelove, I think is what he's talking about. Though he calls himself Agent Strangelove, so... Even though Agent Strangelove is named after Dr. Strangelove, I don't think he calls himself Doctor. Common enemy encounter. Alright. Ooh, brutal. Brittle, I should say. Enemy ship detected. Alright, let's launch an attack first. If I move 2 and attack 2, that's not going to help me. But if I move... So what we can do is I can launch a drone, do an attack. Okay, now it's shifted to a thing. So if I... Zoop 3, Zoop 1, shift and or well, yeah, let's do that. We're gonna toggle Zoop 3, Zoop 1, do 8 damage. Got it. No, Strangelove is definitely not a doctor. Let's see. I have no motion. I don't have a way to control the other thing, so I can do 3 damage. Just launch an attack drone. Do 4 damage. Oh, never mind. They're armored, have to find a weaker target. And I can't do that. Alright, so we're gonna flip. I mean, if you want to do damage to yourself, I will not stop you. So I definitely don't want to use the shifting thing. I will definitely... Well, if I do that, it's going to block for 1. Because it's going to armor, right? Flexive coating, yeah. So, like, multi-shot's not going to do anything that great. I am absolutely fine with just doing 1 damage, I guess. What I definitely want to do is I'm going to do the multi-shot. And then... Wow! And then we're going to switch that. And I'm going to enter it. Good job. Stop hurting yourself. Stop hurting yourself. Oh yeah, EMP is slug 8. Another one. That's pretty good. Front-loaded blast. Attack for 4 damage. Adds 3 fumes to your draw pile. Fumes only cost 0. But, you know, this only does 4. This does 4 damage, stuns, and, you know, costs 1 heat. And I have extra energy to spare usually, so I'm not... That's actually a better move than the front-loaded blast. Which I think I'm definitely going to take. Because I wanted to duplicate that one, and I kind of regretted not doing that, so... Alright. Hello. Hello. Let's upgrade. That would be cool to make that down to 0, but not too useful. Repair kit, cost of 1 instead of 4. That's usually not my problem with it. Retaining Solar Breeze would be nice. Flex move, bringing that down to 1 is awesome. But obviously, I think I'm not hurting for energy, so that's not a concern. Increasing this to have a shield on it would be nice. And I think I'll go for that. Here we go. Go to the right one. Could get rid of the repair kit right away and use it as a blocker, which is a weird thing to do, but like at the same time it's probably the best thing to do. Here, no damage. Alright, so Solar Breeze, an EMP. We can move over to the right 3, that'd be great, but I don't have the ability to do that. We can toggle the thing. We can do Solar Breeze to draw a card, just to draw a card, which I think we're going to do. That doesn't help. We have no capacity for movements. We can do EMP slug, toggle, attack, parallel shift with 1, take 2 damage. It's gonna take more than that to dent this hull. Alright, we have Scoot. Gives us 3. We have a shield drone. We can use the shield drone to shield ourselves from the one attacking thing that's attacking us. We can switch attacks, do a multi-attack on the thing on the left there, which would be the best move for offense. So we'll do that. Let's talk about launch the multi-shot. The shield drone, move it to the left. Oh, well. That didn't help. If I scoot 3, I mean, I'm gonna have to take the 1 damage. That's fine. Basic dodge. heat sink. Yeah, so we launch that. Use the heat sink. Launch you. And launch all. This actually is pretty interesting. Alright, EMP slug. What I can do is I can move right, launch the drone, and launch a small boulder. So much for Stinky. Drew's like, Stinky, you say that's more Stinky. Anyway, launch the... There we go. I like this loadout. Alright. Great shot. Alright, so we have nothing to attack with, so we're gonna launch the shield drone. Do a basic dodge. You don't want to do any shifting. You don't want to launch the repair drone. Multi-shot over one. Hey, Hyperion. Good shot. Hyperion. It's Hyperion. That was not bad at all. Rock Factory. Launches one asteroid at the start of every turn. That is interesting. Oh, there's Perry. We gotta take Perry. We gotta take it. It's his namesake. And we can't do much damage ourselves, so like having the ability to do the enemy amount of damage is good. We might even be able to take out the dork again. Rock Factory sounds interesting, but like very situational, and also like changes the fundamental thing. Like, cause right now it's like, sure, like Rock Factory might be useful if I didn't have drones and I wasn't relying on drones like I did that last round. Cause it's like it's just gonna launch it and hit your own drones, and that's no good. What's it called? Kessler syndrome or whatever it's called, where it's like your debris is doing more to harm you and trapping you than stopping your enemy from doing things. So we're gonna go with Perry. Oh, thermal reactor. No, we're good. I don't have any need for energy. High frequency. Draw +2 cards every turn. You are offered one less card in post-battle card rewards. That's fine by me. Warp Mastery. No, that's... No, that's really good. Yeah, no, take Warp Mastery. Movement is important, and I don't have that, and that gives me that. Alright, you do too. All this pre-prepared shield means we can just focus on shooting, yeah? Yeah, we can just focus on blowing them to bits. Let's do stun for 4. We'll do 1, 2, 3. And we're gonna move right to 3. And we can toggle. So he knows what's up, Doc. It's pretty funny. Wascally Wabbits. We can do 4 damage, which is not great. We can scoot 1. We can do a basic dodge. 2 away. Oh, we got drones. Ah, love it, matey. I love it. I love it. Do you see that? That's what every attack should be like. Yeah, it is. Anyway, let's see. Add a wave beam to your hand. That's a good one. Adding another scoot's good. Hot foot. That's a good one too. I think I might take that one. This is it works with the Serenity engine that we have going on. Yeah, we'll take it. Alright, so let's see what we got. We're gonna move forward to repair shop. I think this is the best. It's like just hanging in the middle is the best way to go. Back to try and steal some artifacts, are we? Sorry, won't happen again. Gauge anything. Upgrade a card. This Parry B is good. I love Parry B. In fact, I might take Parry B. Rad. Back again. Stay out of my sector. Do like 1, 2, 3. 1. Toggle. Oh, we got some fumes. The thrill of the hunt. Smith, you're not cool enough to say stuff like that. We can actually move away too from them since we have Shave. To do that though, we would need to do like Solar Breeze. basic dodge. To launch a small boulder. Drone B. Flip lunge. Or we can flip scoot. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, let's flip scoot. Confirmed hit. Alright, 3 damage. Keep that, see if he gets any more. Stun of 2 and 1. Nice shot. We can shoot that. Update that. Right once. We do. Hot foot. Drake, I need you to take care of some of that heat. Stop sweating the small stuff. We're gonna do shield drone. Or let's do Juniper drone because we have enough defense. We'll move over, do shield drone. Toggle. We'll toggle the attacking thing, and that's it. Alright. Next time. Does 3 damage. You can do 4 with a stun. Nice miss. Reminds me of fighting against you guys. Basic dodge. I don't want to move that over. Get rid of these. We'll take whatever this is, 2 on the damage. We'll take 2 on the chin. You didn't fight fair. Who cares? Anyway. Sear B. That's really good. Missile shot's good too. Flex move B. I agree with missile shot. My sworn enemies, we meet again. Sup? Man, we're getting like all the characters that like know each other. Should have launched that first. Drake, I need you to clear some of the heat. Oh, just turn the fan on or something. If I flip and do a double 2 that way, I think we're good. Yeah. No, I can't do both though, so missile launch. Not even close. Haha, yeah, there we go. Endothermic release. I haven't really reached max heat yet, so I'm not worried about heat. And if I am worried about heat, heatsink works in that way. So I guess we'll go with heatsink. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Faulty jump point. We are way too close to that black hole. That's bad. If we don't jettison right now, we're in serious trouble. Goodbye, repair kit. Like, repair kit has been really situational. I have not had, like, much damage being taken, and, like, it's not being used in the way I thought it was going to be, so that wasn't even, like, a close choice. That was like a, yeah, eat it, get it out of here. I wonder if that's how my drones feel like. Now is not the time to get existential. Let's keep going. Ignition coil. Ooh. Alright. Interesting. Hey, bud. Hi. Can I get you anything? What's this one go to? Updating it to a corrosive missile that does repeated damage, but it makes it exhaustible. But that's fine. It definitely makes it something that's more interesting. And definitely is going to help in some of the final boss fights, I think. I mean, you could always update this to just be a shield thing, just to be safe. I haven't had that much trouble with that. I think I'm just going to take the safe move and change this to a B-type drone. I get one more anyway, and if nothing interesting happens here, then we'll go for that. Skunk Man! Back off, rock thieves! Sorry. Anyway, 6 damage, which would be nice. But we can retain it, because he's probably going to get tougher as the fight goes on. We can do a lunge attack. Do a solar breeze. Do a flex move. We're going to move that over by 1. Launch our drone B. Toggle our cannon. This is actually a good position. We do 8 damage, but that costs 3, so I'm going to retain that still. Unless I can finish him off with parry B, I'm going to keep parry B. What we can do is launch 3 attacks. We're going to move this over to the left 1. Or we can do shift 1. No, we don't want to do that. Let's move this to the left 1. Do this. I'm gonna do... we're not gonna do that. We're just gonna toggle. They have 21 left. If I can move right to 2, which I can do. Do right 2. Launch the Juniper drone. Launch the stun shot. Whoa, we're strong. Strong, baby, strong. Anyway, we can do the hot foot. I don't like what the thermometer's reading. It's fine. 12. He is at 11, so that's enough. Bye-bye. That's why parry B is so good. Like, it's like just hold the attack until you can actually finish him off. Battle repair. 1 heal. I haven't really been losing hull, and it will distinguish, so it's going to get rid of that. Having another all drones fire missile immediately is good. Endothermic release pretty good. We're going to take radio control. Drone piercer. Drones that attack pierce the enemy ships. That's good. Adaptive plating. Gain 1 max and heal 1 every time you beat a boss really too late in the game for that. Drone piercer is good. Let's go for this one. I mean, fight me is tempting, but no. We did that already. I think we're gonna do the corrosive one. Because we're gonna get the final battle, and I think that's gonna be really good. I'm going in. Don't wait up. Alright, here we go. Alright. Multi-shot A. We can move right 1. We can toggle fire and stun. But first we should do the ones over here. So we have 4, and we have, so we can use the 2, we can toggle. Yeah, okay, so what we'll do is we'll do that, that, and then that, and then that. Toggle. Do that. Shooting their armor supporting the shot. Genius. I mean, did some damage. Alright. We're good here, no damage. No, it's not. We do 2 runs, remember? Or, oh, it's almost 7 o'clock. Yeah, get the boats in, though, yeah. 12, but, yeah, they're way far away from 12. I mean, this might be one where we just do 1 run, because it's almost 7 o'clock already. That's crazy, it's almost 7 o'clock already. So, we can launch the drones. We can take 1. If we move to the left 1, and to launch the drones to the right. Yeah, so we'll do left 1. Launch the drone. We'll launch the Juniper drone. Do solar freeze. Launch the other drone. Move to the right too. Yeah, that would work. Yeah. Yes. Actually, that was the best move because Juniper drone took that and did that. So. I mean, if you want to put your weak spot right in front of my cannon, that is all up to you, good sir. That does +1 damage, right? So this has 42 still, so not enough still. We can do 3. But we should probably do first. Yeah, do the parallel shift first. Because then the Juniper drone will move. It'll do 1 more damage per attack. See, that's when you stop and think, that's what happens. It's like, oh, that's a better plan. So we do that first. And we're gonna go da 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 da. Oh wait, it doesn't matter because he's got shielding on it. That's fine. Too easy. Oh, that's interesting. Is that true? That should have not done any damage. But it did 1 damage. Is that a glitch? So, what was supposed to happen there, by the way, is... like, it was supposed to do 2 damage, 0 damage, 2 damage, 0 damage, 2 damage, 0 damage. What it did was 2 damage, 1 damage, 2 damage, 1 damage, 2 damage, 1 damage. Which I don't know if it's carrying over the weak property to the Juniper drone, which is weird. I don't think it should have been doing that. I'll have to go back and watch. I mean, I'm not going to argue it's in my favor, I guess. We can put the Juniper drone in front, or I can move to the left, but I'll probably move to the left. And then, don't need to use the block. $13. It's at 38. There's the corrosive shot. Getting messy. We can move 1, we can move 4. Do we have any other kinds of movements? No. I can move over 3. 1, 2. Actually, move over 2. And then launch the... Yeah, move over 2, launch the... Launch the big old needle. You like needles? I heard you like needles. Alright, time's on my side now. Drones, yes. Launch another drone. 12 damage. He's at 30. I don't know. Though the Juniper will do double, so 24. Can we lower it to 24? That's the question. He's only got 1 movement on that. I've only got 3 on that. Moving over 1, 2, 3 is too much. I can launch an attack drone. But then he's got shielding, so that doesn't matter. I do need to toggle to the right 1, to the right 2, because it's not going to work with that there. And then do that. Boom. We're done. That was good. Like, I was actually surprised at how that came together. You are going stronger. Who shall it be this time? Go, Drake. Hey. So, this time loop, it's because of Dizzy's dumb science project, right? You are not blameless. Well, I've forgiven myself for whatever I did. Not that I really remember what I did. You're about to. T-minus 8 minutes. G-72 Artemis requesting docking permission. Copy that. We've got 3.2 tons of radioactive waste for you this time. Proceed to reactor exhaust port B. Copy that. Repositioning. Over. Alright, this is our chance. Shh. What if they just saw you? Stay out of the comms camera. Focus. According to the schematic, that exhaust port leads directly to the core. Cobalt, we are docked. Over. Copy that. Begin the transfer. That'll take them a while. What now? What are you waiting for? Get in there, champ. Alright, suiting up. Help?
Hello? Does this radio work?
Loud and clear. What do you see?
You're right. This leads straight to the core.
Is the crystal exposed?
Yeah, it's big and shiny. What's that?
They're powering up the core.
It's supposed to be inactive right now.
Hurry up. Your suit has a chisel in the pocket. Use it to break off a chunk of the crystal.
Okay. Got it.
Alright, now get out of there.
Wow, it's getting really bright in here.
Riggs, get moving. T-minus 0 seconds. Well, now we gotta figure out Riggs' memory, right? That's pretty good. Alright, we have 3 memories left. And since it's almost 7, I think we call it here, because if we do another one, that takes 2 hours, and we'll be at 9. So, all right. So we have 3 more stories to unlock. We have 1 for Max, 1 for Riggs, and 1 for Dizzy. Obviously, next time we'll do our little shuffle here, see if we get another thing, guys. I thought that was interesting that the shuffle, it made me. It's like usually these 3 are not 3 I would think to take together. But it ended up working out in the end. Alright, so on that note, let us get ready to look at the what the heck? Can't let you do that, Riggs. I gotta find a... Where Ah, no, okay, that's what happens. That's weird. So I was like doing a thing, and I was trying to like set up my thing a little bit, and it's like it was not doing what I was telling it to do, and then it's like, oh, now we'll do it. It's like, all right, cool. Let's see. So we're gonna do the stream. It's been a long, like, so I didn't touch this thing since since the last time we did this stream. So like, it's not on my like top things or anything. We have 6 responses. Let's share the screen here. Let's close out of this. Okay, so what is our winner? Winner chicken dinner. Let's share the screen. Back to dawn. There we go. Link to sheets, 6 responses. Create. Alright. So we do a copy of everything. Control A, Control C. Right click here. Paste special. Transposed. Change this to total. And then equals sum of this. Scroll that down. Make these bold and filterable. C to A. Jazz Jackrabbit is our winner. And our loser, and it's 2, so it's 2 of them. But we have a tie for second to last, so it's probably just going to be the one. So we lost Mercury Abbey. Fugo Melodies of Steel 3 ended up, and Indigo Park are on the bottom. Wow, you guys are harsh. Those are like 2 pretty like well-known games. So Jazz Jackrabbit won. Let's see what we have on the write-ins. Oh wow, there's plenty. Possible voting game. Anomaly, Collapse, Creatures Docking Station, Fix Fox, Cross Blitz. The Little Gator Gamer in the Dark DLC, Threefold Reticle, Light Up the Town, Winter Burrow, Brock the Investigator, the Brawlbrar, and Big Hops. I've got, guys, I gotta say this. I am impressed. I am absolutely impressed. I don't have time to look at all these right now. I'll look at them off stream. There's like 10 games here, and they're all like no overlaps. They're all 5 points apiece because nobody double wrote in something. No one wrote the same thing twice. The mere Indigo Park is a mere game if it wasn't going all that well for you. I mean, Fugo was okay. It's kind of a long one. It kind of draws itself out a bit. It kind of got a little anime. I don't know. Like, yeah. So I mean, I guess that's fair. What him trying to him kissing up to the furries wasn't enough for you. Going like furry games are an inevitability. But yeah, I'm gonna check these off of there. Obviously, if they're in alpha stages, I won't put them on there. I'll do my discretion as to whether or not they are furry games. I'm pretty sure they are. They all sound like that. And little gamer and DLC such as the Brawl Bar and like the In the Dark. Obviously, we have done DLC in the past. We did the Eden one, the Seeds of Eden, what was it? The Road to Eden, Seeds of Evil, I think it was called. I played Brock, but they recently came out with a DLC called the Brawl Bar, which is more combat focused than the original detective point and click game. But yeah, that'll certainly be added. The DLC for the little Gator game will obviously. So I'll have to like. So when I usually play DLC, also I do have like everything we play on a playlist, like in my directory. So I'll add it to the original playlist. So let's see what we're gonna be playing next time. Jazz Jackrabbit. That's one I've played. I've played it like once before, but it's been so long um that like I don't like I wouldn't remember what I was playing. So like obviously it will be somewhat blind-ish, but I do remember like playing. I don't know if it was a demo of it back a long, long time ago. Um, so I don't think there's a video for it, so we can't like do like a and it's 50% off. Look at that. I don't know what I'm getting into. Is it like if it's like somewhere between Sonic and Bubsy, I guess, as far as gameplay goes. I wonder if there is a. I'm gonna see if there is a sort of like preview video. Like, is there like a stinger? I don't see anything. All I see is let's plays of it. I don't think it's available on Steam either.
This life was supposed to be over.
No.
One last job.
That's not the stinger for it. Yeah, there's no stinger. So, we'll take a look at the photos, I guess. It's, basic old computer platformer. Oh my gosh, it looks like it was drawn in MS Paint. Yeah, that's a bit. Alright, so that's what we'll play next time. I don't know how long it'll take either. It might be a one and done. Obviously, back then there was something called lives, and it's a collection too. So like, oh, it's like there's two collections. Buy all the game in the series. If you already own one game in the series, it won't be added to your CD-ROM version. Holiday Hair 95. Watch out, it's on town, little bunny, very big gun, and mission to save the beloved rabbits. It's released in 1994. It's a 20 megabyte game. I hope I have the room. Luckily, I have Windows 10, even though they've been telling me to switch. Why do you need 1 gigabyte of space? You need 1 gigabyte of space available. It's a 20 megabyte game. What are you talking about? It's like, we can't put anything less than 1 gigabyte here. It won't let us. I think that's probably the reason. It's like, like they won't even let them put in like less than 1 gig into the storage thing. That's kind of funny. Anyways, that should be it for today. I'll take a look at these, add them to the list. Brock and Little Gator, absolutely. The ones Light Up the Town was fine from what I saw of it. Somebody showed me it earlier. But obviously, if it's an early access game, it won't be added. If it is not, then it won't. So, alright. That should be it. Have a good one, everyone, and we'll see you next time for Jazz Jackrabbit. It's probably going to be a one-off, because either it's going to be it might be a one-off. I don't know, like if it has save features, because like with old games, it's hard to tell a lot. Like it could, like I don't know if it has a save feature. I don't know if it's like one of those ones where it's like you get a game over and you're yeeted back to the beginning. I think what I did with Sonic, if I recall, was I let myself get a game over once, and then I started to do the save state thing. Like I let myself die and start over once, and then I allowed myself to use save states going then forward. And I don't think I ended up using it all that much. I don't remember. Save state should be a thing. Okay, that's good then. But if it is one of those, you're going to die and it's gonna throw you back to the beginning. I allow it to do it once, so that way, like people who it's always good to kind of remember like how much older games were like that, and having it kick you back to the start once is fine. Um, so that's my rule for the old games that have like live systems is like I'll let whatever a game over means game do what it will. If it starts me back at the beginning, it starts me back at the beginning. I work my way back to where I was once, and if there's save states after that one time, I'll do that. So that way we're not like the stream isn't just me playing the same two levels over and over and over again, but doing it at least once so that you know that was what the experience was like when you were younger. Um, there wasn't like obviously back then it's like the amount of people in game development, the amount of games that came out was a little bit less than it is now. So you kind of game designers and things like that pushed for um, sort of a sort of are very punishing about like starting you over from the beginning, and I think a lot of younger gamers do know that. Um, unlike these days, but that have kind of gotten rid of live systems in general. I think for the better at sometimes. That when going Back to the Dawn, I do think that game in an interesting and organic way presented that sort of you failed, you have to kind of start over game mechanic really well. Now, if I recall for Back to the Dawn 2 though, is like there was the option of like going back a day that I never really used. Um, I was kind of playing it on hard mode, honestly. I was not using any like return to the previous day mechanics that it had given me access to. But like that sort of reminds me of that mentality, which I haven't seen in a modern game in a while, which is kind of interesting about that game. Um, Jazz Paws. Jackrabbit's an interesting character if I recall. Like very like Commando Rambo meets Sonic kind of a thing. But anyways, we'll get to that next time. See you next time for Jazz Jackrabbit. Have a good one, guys.